Hey guys, this is Grimmmz coming at you with the last episode of Dark Souls walkthrough, boss tips, and so. This time we will be going through these giant set of doors, or stones, whatever you like to call them, and heading on our way towards the last boss, Gwyn. So we're gonna go ahead and apply all these souls that you went ahead and picked up from the Bed of Chaos, from Gravelord Nito, to Seat the Scaleless, and the Four Kings. So let's go ahead and do that. Once you have all of them, it'll automatically place all of them in for you as soon as you initiate it, so you don't have to keep on putting one by one. There it goes. Okay. So once that happens, again, you do not need a... actually, it does not let you kindle this flame. If you want the full 20 that you kindled, you'll have to go to any of the other bonfires. So, respectively, you should always go to the Firelink Shrine. Just refill and then go ahead down to the back down to where the Lord Vessel is. I'm not sure if this will actually this bonfire down here will actually fill it up completely. I've never seen it happen. I actually haven't tried. I mean, well, let's try it right now, because from what I've known in the Xbox version, it never happened. Oh, so it does. Okay, so I believe they changed that. If not, then I'm a complete doofus. So let's go ahead and move on. You'll kind of start on this long stairway with blinding light to your left and right. And right away you'll see these ghosts. You can't harm them, they can't harm you. They just kind of walk by. As you can see, the silhouette is the same as the Black Knights that you've been fighting all around this time. I guess they're Gwyn's Knights. I guess they kind of just perished along with Gwyn. As you keep moving forward, you'll kind of see like this big desert landscape, kind of desert-like landscape. Now, I'm not sure if this place is I'm not sure if a lot of PvP happens here often. Back in vanilla, this was the PvP hotspot. Every single, if you were the right level, you'd at least have at least 10 to 30 matches within 5 minutes. It was really active here. But again, I'm sure people are finding new PvP areas, as well as the new matchmaking system. So I kind of doubt that they'll be here at this moment. So right away you'll be confronted by all these knights, just like the ones that you met along through your original walkthrough. The only difference is these guys actually spawn back after you kill him. And oh yeah, you got to be careful about that one. Since he's wielding the Knight's greatsword, it breaks through a lot of blocks quite often. So again, you want to be careful. That does. I mean, I blocked that entire hit. It took my stamina. Took almost 40% health. So if you're not blocking, then you'll definitely most likely die, or at least just barely make it. As for other things, I believe you can get the whole set of the of their armor around here somewhere. I'm not exactly sure. I don't remember picking up any items in this place. And again, I could be wrong just because I haven't played here in a while. But again, it's kind of a simple area. There's nothing really you have to look out for, just the knights itself. And of course, don't fall off. I mean, watch your step. There's items over here. This area kind of looks very similar to once we went back to the Ulysseal. There it is, Black Knight set. Ulysseal town, right in front of the Colosseum. This looks like the exact same Colosseum. I don't know if it is. It just looks like that. Well, let's go ahead and clear these guys out. Again, you want to be very careful when you fight on these small ledges. You don't want them to push you off. And specifically, you do not want to just aggro a whole bunch of them trying to make your way through all of this. I mean, sometimes you'll be able to, but again, it's a lot riskier. So once you make it across, now that this guy's here, if you were able to save him from the Lost Azalith, that means able to open the shortcut and actually kill all of those crab-like creatures. If you killed every single one of them, you didn't leave any of them alive, and actually talk with the solaire, the Knight Solaire afterwards, then that means most likely he survived the outcome down there when he was all depressed. Now, once you saved him, I'm sorry, I thought I was just excuse me. Anyways, excuse me. Once you save him from that area, then he will be accessible before fighting Lord Gwyn. That'll be a big help. So we're gonna go ahead and summon him now. Sorry, I've been feeling a little bit of allergies in the morning, but nothing too bad. Nothing that'll keep us from recording this video. So let's go ahead and... There he is. What's up, buddy? He's happy as can be. Alright, so let's go ahead and... I believe there's at least 2 more knights down here. So you can just kind of help me to get rid of them. And if you kind of look over the edge, you'll see the arena that we'll be fighting Gwyn at. So let's go ahead and... This knight can be very dangerous. He's wielding a Black Knight axe. It does major damage. But thankfully we have much better damage. Once we'll become here in New Game Plus, it'll be a lot more difficult. Let's take care of this guy. He's wielding a Black Knight halberd, which we attempted to get back into Dark Root Basin. Unfortunately, he didn't drop it at the time, so maybe this guy will drop one. He didn't drop it, but it's alright. Alright, so once you're here, this is the area to the last boss. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, it was a short area, but I mean, the only reason why it's this short, it's because this area was the only purpose why it's so short is because all it needed was just all the souls that you had to get from all around the world. So I guess in a way that all of that was a part of it, unlocking the last door and just heading down here. So I can't complain. I mean, we did work very hard to get all those souls and a lot of deaths. So I mean, I guess the developers are kind of letting us off the hook this time. But again, this place did become very troublesome back in the day once it was a PvP hotspot. It probably still is. We will definitely find out a lot later. So let's go ahead and traverse through this. Again, another thing you need to know is once you are past the light, and I believe there's no cinematic, and the fight kind of happens right away, and he'll start going for you. A couple of tips: you can parry his hits, and you can backstab him. So, but it is not an easy task. If you manage to do so, then you will definitely turn this fight around a lot more quickly, a lot faster. Sorry, I can't talk again. And now that you have the Knight Solaire, it'll be a lot easier since he'll be taking off aggro consistently, or that's what I hope, since you can see he had the lightning bolt. But let's go ahead and traverse through here and let's take down Gwyn. He will, again, as most bosses, oh, by the way, that is beautiful music. As most bosses, they will take advantage of your healing time. Let's go and try to backstab him. Oh boy. Yeah, I believe. Okay, trying to backstab him. Whoa. His range is incredibly large. He moves fast. You try to get away from him. That time when he does the grab on you there, that is his most recovery that he'll do. You're able to get at least 2, 3, maybe 3 solid hits off of him, and he does stagger. Let's see if we can try to parry a hit. Oh, that wasn't one of them. This is Gwyn when he's completely hollow. Thank goodness, because if we were to fight him regularly, then he would have most likely just vaporized our bodies, since this guy used to be a god. But now, like, most of his power has been taken from him. Oh boy. So right now what I'm trying to do is trying to get in at least one good parry to kind of show you guys what I mean. Let's give it a try. Oh man, we are failing so hard. I'm sure a lot of people are much better doing this than I am. But again, I still need to practice my parrying. Whoa, that kick basically took all of our stamina away. Again, I want to try to at least parry him once. I don't want to get grabbed. Okay, we'll get grabbed the second time, why not? Oh, man. Oh, man, okay. Well, this can be dangerous. See, this is why I try not to parry bosses, because, I mean, the outcome of missing is just... There we go. But I wasn't able to actually riposte him, because I believe I was too far away. You do have to stay close enough in order to do that, because if you just parry and attack, then it will not work. You need to get to a certain range in order for it to work. Let's see if we can do it one more time. There we go. Give us enough time to heal. See, that was actually a partial parry right there. I believe you do it just a little bit too late or a little bit too early, and it kind of turns into a partial block instead of a parry, which does take away a lot of the damage if you were to actually take damage from a regular block. At least like 70%, I believe. See, just like that, I did it again. But that just means that I did my parry either too late or too early. I want to at least try to get one. Okay, buddy. There we go. One heal should be good. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. The parry. And the riposte. Thankfully we did enough damage. I just wanted to show you guys that it is possible to parry him. As for backstabs, I'm not too sure. I can't remember if I actually did backstab him back in the day. But hey, if you want to... If you want to try to test it out, then, you know... And if you get any results from it, let me know, please. it's another partial parry. He just broke my parry again. Broke my block. Oh boy, this is very relentless. He is. Man, he's just chopping me up. Again, every time you try to heal, he will do a thrust attack, so be aware of that. Again, once he has done the grab, that's a perfect time to hit him. Here's another one. Oh, in the face. Let's try to finish it now. Uh-oh. There we go. At the end, a reckless barrage of swings with Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. I believe the sad music kind of just explains to you how much of a loss it was for him to sacrifice all that power, and this is what he's resort to. This is what he has left. Just basically a hollow former, a hollow version of himself, and lost all his godlike power. But hey, as I said before, you wouldn't want to fight him when he is a god, because through the lore and the story, if you guys paid attention, this guy was extremely powerful, and I'm sure no just regular player would have been able to even do any kind of damage to that kind of being. So once you end up killing him, you have two choices. You can either take the flame for yourself and basically keep on the legacy of Gwyn, at least that's what I believe, and take the fire, sacrifice yourself, and keep a world of mystical monsters and hollows and whatnot, or walk out and just leave, I guess. I'm not exactly sure. I believe when you walk out, you become the Dark Lord, and if you take the flame, then you end it? I don't know. This is sometimes I get so mixed up with what's true, what's not. I mean, I'm already having a hard time believing who's evil and not, either the Dark Wraiths or the other Covenant. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna head on out. Because I know once you become a Dark Lord, then that's when humanity starts. So let's go ahead and do that. Again, you guys can, if you guys want to try to figure it out, what you think is an evil or good ending. I mean, some people consider this the true ending or the good ending.
Bless thy safe return. Let God and Frank serve your highness.
So you can see all the other primordial serpents.
Serve your highness. True dark be cast upon the world. Our Lord hath returned.
But of course, it was the dark itself that corrupted many noble knights, including Artorias, within the abyss, and you saw what it turned them into, kind of like this hunched over, zombified psycho that just wanted to kill, and was just relentless even on his own monsters. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you guys think. It would be great to have your input. Again, I do not. Oh, this is where New Game Plus starts. So it just kind of starts off exactly where it left off.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands
nothing
the
different.
undead.
It'll just be the exact same intro. But again, I'm not up to date, or I don't really understand the lore completely. So if anyone out there that really likes to go exploring and researching about this stuff, let me know. I mean, I'm really interested about it as well, but To be honest, I'm just so
where they
confused.
are locked away to await the end.
In my
of the
opinion,
world.
it's one of the hardest stories to follow, since you're only giving little bits and pieces, and it's up to you to put everything together. But once you're so preoccupied with trying to take down bosses and not dying, you kind of forget about all those things. So it would be really cool. So again, this is New Game Plus, and from here on out, I will now start the boss rush. So it'll be the entire game, but just bosses. I will skip all the walkthroughs. I'll patch them up in one video of just the very first boss to the very last, including the optional bosses as well. And since this is New Game Plus, it should be a little bit harder. Maybe some of them have double HP, maybe more damage, but that should be way more exciting. And once we are done with that, then we can finally move on to the PvP section, which is my absolute favorite. I will not be completing the game. I'll just head up all the way to Lord Gwyn, but then stop there and then continue with and start PvP. So that way it won't be so long for me to to start a new game and New Game Plus. It might take me a little bit longer since some of the enemies are stronger. But again, if you guys recommend that I should just go through it all and then start PvP, let me know. Until then, I will just record all the separate bosses from here on out, put them all in one video, and then after that, that's when I'll start PvPing. So I hope with that fight with Gwyn, I hope to let you guys know that at least gave you guys some advice. Maybe hopefully the tips helped if you guys love to parry bosses. Definitely he's a lot of fun to parry, but again, you pay a heavy price for all those slashes that he does, because he is relentless on you. And again, there are very little chances to heal, but the best chance is to always go for him when he tries to grab you. So I hope that helped. It was a pleasure doing this entire walkthrough. I had a lot of fun doing it. I will be having a lot of fun playing through the New Game Plus again, clearing everything out just like the old days. Again, if you guys are really liking these videos, please like, comment, subscribe. It would really help me out as usual. If you guys suggest a new game that you want to see on here, just again toss me a suggestion, because from here on out I'm gonna start thinking about new games, and right now I have no clue what I should move on to since I just started, and this is my very first game, my very first walkthrough. So if you guys have suggestions, I'll definitely look at them, and I'll see what my options are. Again, had a lot of fun. It was great times, especially going through the new content, and as well having my girlfriend join us and talking about the new content as well. It was a pleasure. Again, I will see you guys in the near future with some new videos, hopefully a new game. Maybe you guys can contact me on here on YouTube, or even in-game if you guys want to do some in-game PvP. I am a level 108 at the moment, but soon I will be a level 120, and my gamer tag is I_GRI 3Ms Z and a space I. Yeah, it's a lot of crazy letters, but there's nothing else I could come up with. So again, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys very soon. Later.